not many regions in Germany where cosmopolitanism and trade expertise meet technology-related innovative spirit and typical North German down-to-earthness. But the states of Bremen and Lower Saxony are just such regions. The area is shaped by the North Sea and the fertile marshland soil. Towards the south and southwest, wooded hillsides begin to characterize the landscape. The north of Germany has a cosmopolitan attitude. Trade routes to the coast and connections to far-off countries via the ports are lifelines for business today, just as they were in the past. The capital of Lower Saxony, Hanover, is a transport hub, while its international fame is in no small part due to the Hanover Messe, the world's largest industrial trade fair, which also acts as an innovation exchange and an indicator of the state of the economy. The Hanover Messe is a showcase of industry worldwide, and we're of course delighted about this. CeBIT is the world's largest trade fair for information technology and has been held in Hanover every spring since 1986. It's the most important indicator of trends in the digital world, with pioneering business ideas, exclusive research insights, and exciting product innovations. Bremen is both a capital and a state. Just as when it was added, the Hanseatic city, part of the city's name, still demonstrates the pride in its glorious commercial tradition and the cosmopolitan attitude of this port city.
Wir sind stark in Häfen und Logistik.
Ports and logistics are our strengths. Of course, the maritime economy will continue to play a vital role in the future too. We're part of the global economy. The European export economy processes a large proportion of its turnover of goods via the seaports of northern Germany. In Wilhelmshaven, the Jade Weser port has just started work as Germany's most important seaport for XXL container shipping. The ports have a distribution function. The incoming goods are loaded onto trains and lorries and sent to their destinations throughout southern Europe and the Baltic region. Although fishing and shipbuilding are no longer preeminent sectors, there are still companies who are able to hold their own in market niches. The Meyer Werft in Papenburg is one of these. Founded in 1795, it today builds some of the world's largest and most luxurious cruise ships, not far from the mouth of the River Ems. Northern Germany's ports also act as a base for the establishment of new offshore wind farms. The first German commercial offshore wind farm was inaugurated in summer 2013, 15 kilometers from Borkum, on the sea boundary between Germany and the Netherlands. Construction took just 14 months, despite all the difficulties. Out here, it's always a wonderful moment for me when it works. That's what's fascinating about working offshore. Riffgat is designed to generate 108 megawatts of electricity with its 30 wind turbines. The total invested in the wind farm is around 500 million euro. Northern Germany is a leader when it comes to biomass too, and is home to the highest density of biogas plants. The technology is allowing more and more farmers to become energy producers too. This improves the environmental balance even further in a region in which agriculture remains very important. In addition, it allows the food and beverage industry to continue to provide products from the region. However, the automotive industry remains the strongest economic sector, accounting for 30% of all industrial jobs in Lower Saxony. The Beetle's successor, the Golf, has been rolling off VW's assembly line in Wolfsburg since 1974. The Golf generation defined the way of life for an entire era. The Golf 7 is the model currently being produced and demonstrates impressively that innovative strength and quality continue to guarantee international market success. Renowned companies such as Continental in Hanover, MAN in Salzgitter and the Daimler plant in Bremen ensure further progress in development and production. Salzgitter, Lower Saxony's third largest industrial location, is the home of heavy industry. Steel production at Salzgitter AG has succeeded in asserting itself on the difficult international market. Many industrial sectors are now focusing on lightweight construction. For example, additives for the plastics industry are developed and produced in Lingen. They give the products characteristic properties such as flexibility and heat resistance. Bremen is home to Germany's second largest Airbus site, with 3,000 employees. The plant is located at Bremen Airport and close to the River Weser, and produces landing flaps for a range of Airbus models, as well as conducting strength tests and flow simulations. Aerospace plays a huge role in innovations. The DLR runs its Institute of Space Systems in Bremen, which develops concepts of innovative space missions at an international level. Research is conducted into space-supported applications for scientific, commercial and safety demands, which are then implemented in cooperation with industry. Lower Saxony also has two further DLR locations in Braunschweig and Göttingen. Braunschweig Research Airport is unique in the development of the worldwide transport and logistics economy. Universities, research institutions and companies work hand in hand here too, strengthening international competitiveness. Innovative new companies often emerge from universities and universities of applied sciences. One spin-off company from the internationally renowned Laserzentrum Hanover, for example, develops systems based on the principle of ion beam sputtering.
Interessant ist die Vielfalt der Forschungslandschaft.
The variety the research landscape offers is very interesting. Some of our institutions are very traditional and have been around for centuries, such as the University in Göttingen. But there are also newer and many smaller institutions, meaning that these are easily accessible for companies located in rural areas in the large state of Lower Saxony. The man who founded and gave his name to the educational institution in Göttingen was George II, King of Great Britain and Ireland, and a German Prince Elector. Georgia Augusta is a classic full-fledged university. Its many faculties are spread throughout the entire city. The library with its 4.5 million books, the botanic garden, the herbarium and the anthropological collections are particularly worthy of mention. In Bremen and Lower Saxony, many contradictions have been successfully reconciled. Beaches, tidal flats, and small islands are traditional holiday destinations for many people from inland. But even inland areas offer so many leisure options that large numbers of tourists make use of the lower mountain ranges, river landscapes and heathland for walking and cycling tours. The region provides picturesque landscapes and respite from the stress of everyday life.
Man kann den Kopf frei
You can clear your head and don't have to think of a thing. It's pure relaxation. For people who love culture, places like Hameln or Braunschweig invite one to linger. In addition to a cozy feeling, modern lifestyle, openness and joy of life are also at home in Bremen and Lower Saxony. The north is not only excellent for working, you will also find ideal living conditions and many reasons to celebrate. Come and visit us. The book on Bremen and Lower Saxony as a business location is published by the Europäische Wirtschaftsverlag. You can find news and facts on the location on the following websites: bremen.de, niedersachsen.de. You can find further information on European business locations on our portal www.ebn24.com.